Hello everyone and welcome back to another half marathon training vlog. Now I meant to film this last week on Monday the 7th of June. It is now Monday the 14th of June. However, we're here, you know, we're making moves. Last week was just quite busy with me and I was like, I'm gonna film like an intro, just like a general talk thing through, and I just never got around to it. And even like my filming clips from running, they're not like amazing. Just because I was so busy last week, like just everything got on top of me. But I'm back and it's gonna get uploaded a bit later obviously, but it's getting done and that's the most important part. But yeah, I even started driving lessons last week and I had my second driving lesson today and I'm feeling pretty good. I thought it'd be a lot worse than I am. I got released onto the roads today, so I'd call it a success, and I even drove home, so you know, we're making moves. So yeah, let's get on to the runs I did last week. Now I actually need to go and get my phone because I've forgotten what runs I did, because I mean, it's been less than a week, but brain like a goldfish, so I'll be right back. Oof. Oh my god, the exposure's so messed up now. Okay, no, we good, we back. So essentially, wait for my coaching app to load up. My first run was on Tuesday, June the 8th. The sun is shining, it is a lovely Tuesday morning and I'm off my run and I'll update you when I'm back. It's a 3x3 progressive. I can't speak yet, I've just woke up. And it was a 3x3 progressive, which is where I did a warm up and then it's like 3 minutes easy pace, 3 minutes harder pace and 3 minutes at your hardest pace and then 3 minutes rest, and I did that 3 times and then I think over a 5 or 10 minute cool down after. And after my deload week, oh I just dropped my phone, sorry. After my deload week last week, it was weird to get like them harder paces in just because I was used to a less hard session, if that makes sense, because it'd obviously been like a week and a half, 2 weeks since I'd done anything like that, but I felt so good after. But it was hard, especially like obviously the last set, that I felt so proud when it was over. And I will actually show you my splits here. So this was my split from when I did the same session like a month ago, and this is my split from that session on Tuesday, and I honestly could not believe the difference, like in the space of a month. Like that was just astonishing to me, so go me. And also on that day I started another like strength block. So like for the last month I've been doing 2 rounds of strength each week, but each different exercises in each day, and then I started a new round of strengthening today with new exercises on 2 different days, and I really liked it. I could definitely tell that things were hurting more, but honestly that's how you know it's working. That's what I tell myself. I'm like, it hurts, but that's how I know it's working. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the new exercises. And honestly, most thing I'm proud of is getting my arm strength up, because I used to have no arm strength. Still don't really have much arm strength, but you know, I'm getting there. I'll get there one day. I'm just going to keep putting the work in and I'll get there. So that's what I did on Tuesday, and yeah, I enjoyed it. The 3x3 progressive, maybe not so much in like the time I was doing it, but after, I felt good. And then, oh my god, the best run of the week, well not the best run while I was doing it, 30 minutes as hard as I can. Let's go. Thursday I had my test run, and now obviously I didn't explain this last week because I started like a month into my training plan, but on the first week of where I started my training plan, so like the beginning of May, I did a 30-minute test run, which is essentially where I run as hard as I can for 30 minutes, and that's kind of like my base, and I do that every 4 to 6 weeks just to see how I improve. And I could not believe my improvement. I was so proud of myself, especially because it's really gotten warm here in like England, so I was so proud of myself. But I think, well, I'll put the splits here, but my first ever one, I think I did it about a 6:27 pace, and then the one I did on Thursday, it was a 6:12 or 6:13 I think. And in the space of a month I was so proud of myself, and also I pushed myself so hard for that, and I'm just really happy with the improvement. I'm like, yes, something is definitely working. Like I expected a few seconds difference, but like that was just so good to me. And I said in my last video, but my goal is obviously to get a sub 35k, and that is what's going to get me there, and I believe I can do it this year, maybe even this summer, who knows. But yeah, I would love to get a sub 35k, and I was just so happy after that run. I did it and I'm so happy with my improvement. I'll talk more when I get home, but yeah, I'm so happy. And now time to do my cool down. after I gained my breath back. But I was so happy, and I ran down to the beach and I was like, I saw the sea, and it was just, it's a lot more motivating to do when you have nice things to look at, even though I wasn't really focused on that. I was focused on trying not to pass out. But yeah, I felt really good after that run. Then on the Friday, like usual, I had my recovery run, but over the last month my recovery runs have been 30 minutes long, but I've now progressed to 40 minutes long just to like increase the mileage throughout the week, as I am training for a half marathon. So it's all about getting the miles and them kilometres in just to build my legs up to it, so going up in distance isn't too much of a shock. Good morning everyone. A little bit windy today, but it's Friday and time for a 40-minute easy run. So I did the 40 minutes easy run. That felt good. It didn't feel any harder than 30 minutes because I'd just gotten so used to it, and my heart rate, like my average heart rate, has naturally come down, so it wasn't any like harder on me, which is amazing and makes me so happy to see, because that's where I've seen so much improvement in my heart rate, especially because even my like resting heart rate when I started, it used to sit at about 61, and just the other day it dropped down to 51. So honestly that shocked me a lot. But I'm so happy, and yeah, can't wait to see what it'll be in next month. Will we get into the 40s? Probably not, but we'll wait and see. Like, we're going to be optimistic. So yeah, that made me really happy, and I really enjoy recovery runs because it's just a nice, easy way to get out. There's no pressure on the pace or anything, and just like a nice little jaunt around to start my day, get the steps in, get the legs moving, and I don't feel tired after. So that's always great. And I also did another strength session on that day because I do my strength sessions on Tuesday and Friday. Please ignore Nova's backside, but I'm so comfy in bed I don't want to do my strength exercises. This is why I usually force myself to do them in the morning to get them out the way. I know I made a mistake and it is now like 3 PM. I wanna have a nap, but I'll get ready soon. I will. And as I'll show in some videos, like video clips I upload, my strength exercises are different on 2 days, just like mix things up. But yeah, they both felt good. I both really enjoyed them. They're of course hard, but that's the point. They're meant to be hard, they're not meant to be easy. But I always feel accomplished when I'm done, because I used to always neglect strength, but now I'm like, no Callie, you have to do it. So I get it done and I feel really good. Finally, moving on to the last run of the week, long run Sunday. And if you are in England, I don't know what it was like in the rest of the UK, so like Scotland, Wales or anything, but on that Sunday, what was the date, 13th of June, literally yesterday, get a grip Callie, it was boiling. It was absolutely boiling. So I woke up at 6 AM, I was out by about 6:30, and I had to run for 1 hour and a half at an easy pace, and I managed to do my longest run yet, which is 11.2 kilometres. I'll post it here. I was so proud of myself because I know I run slow, but that's the point. It's meant to be an easy long run for me. I'm not meant to be like pushing myself and dying the entire time. The main thing for me is to just try and up my kilometres and not just push myself and injure myself, as that's the last thing I want to do. But I was thinking this time last month when I had to run for an hour, I found that as hard as I found the hour and a half today, like mentally, if that makes sense, because the long runs I find harder just mentally to like keep pushing on for that length of time. And I'm like, well, if I found that 1 hour hard then, and I found the hour and a half now as hard as I found that, then in a month's time I might find I'll find 2 hours as hard as I found this. And it's just all about progressing, and I think it's just important to remember that, because sometimes when I'm in a run I can get a bit negative. I'm like, oh, this was hard, why isn't it feeling easy? And I'm like, no, this is how I felt about an hour before, and now 1 hour is like not actually that much like to me. Like obviously it's a long time, but it's not obviously as much as an hour and a half. So that's just what I keep telling myself on them runs. I'm like, no Callie, you've got this, you can do this, like you are completely fine. Like your half marathon's not till September, you know you are fully capable of doing it. And I think that is the most important part. So yeah, I do always feel like better about myself after my Sunday long runs. So those were all the runs I did last week. I'm not sure when this video will go up. Obviously I might start editing it tonight, and it's the 14th of June today, so probably midweek or something, but you know, we'll see. I'm not going to put pressure on myself because that just takes the enjoyment out of it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed hearing about my second week of half marathon training. I'm really proud of how far I've progressed in like the space of only a month, just over a month, and I can't wait to see how further I go. If you're training for anything, let me know in the comments and I'll support you, and check out your channel if you're filming stuff like me. And yeah, please like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what other videos you want to see on my channel.